What's up, everybody? What's up? Welcome back. Welcome back. All right, so on the channel, we talk food. On the channel, we talk RC cars. On the channel, we talk cruise. We talk all kind of stuff. But today, we're going to have a photo moment. Yes, a photo moment. That's what we're going to have. So, what are we going to do? We're going to do a comparison to see. Oh, this is going to be so cool. This is going to be so cool. It's going to be so cool. We're going to see which one is better. The Sony f4 lens versus the Tamron lens. The Sony lens is a 70 to 200. The Tamron is a 70 to 180. So what we've got to do to make this fair. Also hold it. Again, the Sony is an f4 2.8. So to make it fair, when we shoot to do the comparison, we've got to shoot both of them on f4. We just do. That's just what has to happen. We got to shoot both of them with f4. I think that's the only way to make it fair, right? That's the only way to make it fair. We got to. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna shoot both of them at f4, and we're gonna see what kind of images we get as far as portraits are concerned. So we're gonna try to set up some similar lighting conditions. Where lighting won't change. I was gonna go outside and do some pictures outside and stuff, but I was like, slight fluctuation in light, get cloudy, get sunny, cloudy, sunny. Yeah, we'll skip all that. We're going to use some constant lights. So that's what we're going to do. And I think it's going to be fun. So, in all honesty, which one is better? I don't know. But we are going to have some fun figuring it out. All right. So, to get started, first of all, if you're looking for a techie video tutorial on on these lenses, really techie, getting down into specs and stuff like that, you're not gonna find it here. I'm sorry, you're just not. I like to keep it so simple. I like to keep it so down to earth. I'm sorry, that's just who I am. I just want to make it easy for everybody to understand, If it's a child watching me right now, and there are children that watch the channel, we know. I want them to understand it too. So I'm going to keep it very, very simple. So first of all, when you get into the first thing I noticed, rather, with these lenses, oh my goodness, with the Tamron, there's no controls on the outside at all. Well, there's like a locking ring or something like that. But yeah, what's that? Yeah, I won't do that. But anyway, as far as controls are concerned, they're not here. They're just not. No controls. I mean, there is a zoom ring and a focus ring. You do have that stuff on there, but you don't have any controls. We come back over to the Sony. You have all kind of controls. Yep, you sure do. You've got a lot of controls. You got your automatic focus, your manual focus control, which is really cool when on the fly you just need to shift over to manual focus real quick and then switch back. It's awesome. You've got optical steady shot. You can turn that on and off. You've got mode 1 and 2 on there. You've got so much that's offered on the Sony. It's also got some buttons on it that you can program to do various things. But we're not gonna get into all that stuff. We're just trying to get down to the nitty gritty. Like, which one of these lenses is better? Again, I don't know, but I do know one thing. There's one thing I'm going to tell you right now. The Tamron is definitely lighter. Oh my goodness, the Tamron is definitely lighter. It's all plastic. Yep, it's all plastic. It is 2.8. It's a sharp lens. It's 2.8, but I mean it's plastic. Versus the can. I mean, oh my goodness. The Sony versus the Sony lens. It's all metal. Oh my goodness, y'all! This thing is a tank. Do you hear me? It's. I think you could use it if you had to ward somebody off or something like that. If you had to stop an animal from attacking you or something, I think you could take this lens. I think you could swing it. To be honest, I'm keeping it real. Like serious, this thing is a tank, y'all. It's just it's such a tank. Oh yes, it is. But will it hold up to its contender, the Tamron? Which one? We'll have to wait and see. Stay tuned. Let's see. The pictures that I'm taking, I am not going to edit the pictures. I promise you, I'm not going to edit them. Um, so if you see something that looks like, oh man, that's slightly blown out. Why didn't he do that? When that should have had more color. Don't do that, y'all. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, because I could easily fix them and you won't be able to tell anything. I could easily do that, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to leave them just like they are coming out the camera. So you're going to see the exact sharpness, the contrast, whatever you were looking for in the lens, whatever you're trying to compare, you're going to see it in the video um, when I post it. So I'm going to leave it untouched. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'm doing that for you. Okay, I'm doing that just for you. So we got some other things we're going to shoot. Let's get started. All right. So one of my favorite things to shoot, I just love photographing these things. I just do. Is my model cars. So yeah, I just do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take both lenses. We're going to zoom in as tight as we can on them, and I'm going to let's see if we can show some detail because you're looking for sharpness, right? You want to see how much detail you can see in each lens. So I'm going to shoot and I'm going to photograph right into the headlight. That's what I'm going to photograph. I'm just going to do headlight, not the whole car, because we're trying to see details, right? And there's detail in that light. We want to capture it. So let's see what we come up with. Man, I gotta keep going back. I gotta keep going back. Okay, there we go. There we go. We're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere, y'all. Good. All right. And one more. I tell you what, one thing I am getting in these pictures is the dust around my headlights, the dust on the lights. Well, I tell you, that's pretty sad. My car's been sitting there long, then and collected dust on them, y'all. My goodness. That's okay. We're not here to look at dust, though, right? We're here to take pictures. So let's get the Tamron lens on here and let's see what it can do. I feel like this is where the Tamron is going to shine again, just because of its ability to get so close. But we'll see. Let's take the picture. That's pretty sharp. It really is. It's so sharp. All my dust is showing up on the car. Yeah, I really should have wiped that down. All right, so hey, the Tamron seems to be doing really really well. But hey, Sony's actually doing excellent too. So I don't know. The competition is pretty tight, right? It's pretty tight. But we'll take a few more pictures and see what we come up with. Now
I don't know about y'all, but if I saw any of those images on a menu, uh, count me in, sign me up. I'll take one of each, please. They look absolutely delicious. So I love that. I think both lenses did an absolutely great job um, capturing those that food. I think it looked really, really good on both of them. Even zoomed in, they both look really good. So we'll keep shooting a little bit more just to see if we can play around. Let's see what else we can come up with. Oh, and just one more thing. Just remember, all these images are straight out of camera. Nothing's added, no colors are added, no contrast are added, no nothing. They're just straight out of the camera. Straight, can I talk? Straight out of the camera. Yes, that's what I meant to say. So all of them are untouched. So you can get a really good idea of what they look like straight out. All right, well, we're just gonna take a few more pictures. You'll see some comparisons. From this point, I'm just gonna show some differences. You had to see the differences. Can you see the difference? I don't know. Is it that obvious? Both are doing really well. So here's a few more pictures to just kind of round things out. So there you have it. I tried to show um, different subjects that you might be shooting. I tried to compare both lenses for you. Um, which one was better? I don't know. I'll be honest with you, they were really, really close. Um, my final thoughts are, which one would I go with? For me personally, probably Sony. I know, I know, I know you didn't think I was gonna say that, but yeah, probably Sony. My thing with the Sony is that the Sony, I think, is gonna, durability wise, it's gonna hold up a lot longer, a lot better. Um, just the construction of it. It's not plastic, it's metal. The Tamron is plastic. But also the fact that the Sony um, doesn't extend. So not extending could be a good thing. You know, when you turn the zoom ring on the Sony, you see what happens? Nothing. The lens doesn't move at all. Whereas on the Tamron, when you turn the zoom lens, the barrel extends out, comes in, out, in. Could that cause dust to get in the lens? Possible. I don't know for sure, but it is possible. I wonder if that affects the moisture also. You send it out, get a little bit of moisture on the lens, then you zoom it back in, that moisture's moving in. I just see that could cause a few problems down the road. But if you're real careful, I think it's absolutely fine lens. I really do. So like I said, my thoughts, I mean, I like the Sony. I like the way it works. It's really, really nice. I like it. So the Tamron, what I think about the Tamron is absolutely beautiful. It's absolutely, you saw the images. The images are not far off at all between those two cameras. The cameras, oh my goodness, I really just say that. Between those two lenses. The extra reach is not that much of a difference. It's really not, but in my opinion, extra reach is extra reach. Yeah, you can always crop down on the image and stuff like that. Yes, you can, but I mean, why not try to get as close as possible? If you're shooting something long distance, like I said, it's not a huge difference. It's not. But if you can get the extra reach, you know, why not get it? If you need to reach out. But the 70 to 180 is not a bad focal length at all. It's really, really close to the 7200. Now, the Tamron again, I really like that lens. I really do. It's light. It's that would be so much easier to carry around if you're shooting a wedding. Oh my goodness. I have not shot a wedding with this Sony yet, with this lens. But I bet, oh my goodness, I bet I'm gonna get a workout. I know I'm gonna get a workout. It's gonna be tough. But with a Tamron being plastic, oh, that's gonna be a lot lighter. I know that's gonna be so nice, so nice. But the other thing too is the Tamron. Remember, the Tamron will open up to 2.8 on the aperture. The Sony's like a stop more. It's like f4 will stop less. or stop more, however you want to say it. But the Sony only goes down to f4, and the Tamron only goes to 2.8. So I think that's a plus on the Tamron side. That 2.8. Now what I did notice was the difference between f4 and f2.8. The background blur really wasn't that much of a difference. There was a slight difference. There was a difference. Yes, it was. There was, but it's really, really slight. Perhaps worth me getting rid of the Sony. Getting rid of the Sony to get a Tamron just to get a 2.8 out of it. I probably wouldn't do that. The background blur was so close. It's so close. So I think that's about my final opinion on it. Like I say, both lenses are absolutely awesome. They really are. You can't go wrong with either one of them as far as the image quality is concerned. Again, durability wise, I don't know. See, I've had plastic lenses in the past, and I've had absolutely no problem with them because I'm super careful with my stuff. I don't drop my stuff, not intentionally. I've never had a lens to fall. I know people have. I hear it all the time. I'm just super, super careful. I always have my strap on my camera. So I'm just extra careful, y'all. So a plastic lens doesn't bother me. It's just for durability wise, I think over time, metal construction is just gonna last longer. So I'm gonna sum it up with that. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I appreciate you hanging out with me for a little bit. And we'll catch you on the next video. And by the way, if you like what you saw, please give us a thumbs up. And please subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate it if you subscribe to us. That's it. That's all, folks.